Okay, a little lag there, but doesn't matter. Like, this is part 2 of the TNA Victory Road review. So at least, like I said in the description, thank you for the guy that sent me pretty good results. Pretty good results with the pay-per-view, because I didn't get to see it again in the hospital. IV's flowing through me the past maybe 4 or 5 days. Now I'm just on medication, just hoping this shit gets better. Anyway, steel cage match. Hernandez versus Matt Morgan. Now, like I was saying before, a couple of weeks ago, not Matt Morgan, but Hernandez and Beer Money were on AAA's, which is a Mexican promotion. And they were on AAA's pay-per-view / show, Triple Mania 18. Pay-per-view / live event, kind of. And Hernandez was in the steel cage event, which was different from an American steel cage. It's a regular, American steel cage with like a square. But there's a circle on top of that square. So there's a square and a fucking circle on top of it that's all steel. So it's probably a little bit bigger than the normal cages we see in regular cage matches. But just, Hernandez in a cage is fucking awesome. Especially if you saw Triple Mania, which maybe not a lot of people did. A lot of people in Mexico did. A lot of people in the, that get Galavision. If you gotta have Galavision, you get that. It's on, like, their AAA shows on every Saturday and Sunday. But the pay-per-view thing was like on Saturday and Sunday. They do a Saturday show and then a replay of it on Sunday. Just FYI. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good talent in Mexico. Anyway, look, like I said, when I saw that Hernandez definitely has the edge in this. But Morgan, being a 7-foot giant, it's, again, if you take that into consideration, he's a fucking giant. It's not going to be that difficult for a giant to get out of a cage. He has to climb maybe a few steps and then go over and climb a few steps and go out, or go for the door. It's a lot easier. But he tried to escape several times, but chose to continue on to beat on Hernandez, which is surprising on Matt Morgan's part. Hernandez came back and tried to hit the border toss on Matt Morgan, but it failed. Hernandez and then, this is what I saw in Triple Mania. Hernandez goes up to the top of the cage, does a high-risk jump. And on Triple Mania, he made the jump. But unfortunately, he missed the cage dive. Which is sad, because it was pretty cool in Triple Mania. But doesn't work second time, apparently. And Morgan, I don't know where the fuck he got handcuffs, but he handcuffed Hernandez to the cage and tried to climb over. But, Super Mex, he has not Super Mex for nothing. He breaks free the cuffs, jumps over the ropes through the cage door to beat Morgan to the outside for the win. Now, this match, I really wanted to see it, and I'm fucking mad that I didn't get to see it because I'm in the fucking hospital for the past few days. But now I'm out, and, YouTube, they probably have it on there. But I would have loved to see this match. Ric Flair versus Jay Lethal. And made him tap out to his own hold the figure 4. But, Flair, being Ric Flair, came in extremely cocky, went to work on hurting Lethal's leg. That's a textbook game plan in Ric Flair. However, Lethal refused to give up when Flair locked in the figure 4. And it's sad because I've never seen Ric Flair lock in the figure 4 in TNA. And yet when I'm in the fucking hospital, he has the fucking figure 4 on a fucking pay-per-view. And mind you, Ric Flair has not competed in a pay-per-view for 2 years. He has made appearances. You have seen him make appearances in pay-per-views of TNAs in the past. But this is his first pay-per-view match in 2 years. And I don't get to fucking see it because I'm in the goddamn hospital. Hopefully, people put it up on YouTube, Google Video, Via, whatever the fuck they put it on. I want to see it. But it said, the only time I probably could have saw him do the figure 4 in TNA, he does it when I'm in the hospital. Great. That's just funny to me. But Lethal got out of it and got Flair on his own move, the legendary figure 4. And this time, he tapped out. That is the first time we've seen Ric Flair tap out to his own hold. And after the bout, Jay Lethal gripped the mic and told the world he was dedicating this win to his mother, which is really nice. And I just love that in Jay Lethal. Class act. Now for the vacant tag team titles, the band got stripped of them because Scott Hall was something with Scott Hall. I don't know, but it's kind of stupid because they had two remaining members of the band. But that's TNA's choice. That wasn't my choice. So whatever. Motor City Machine Guns defeat Beer Money to get their first World Tag Team title. But let me just give you the rundown because it's kind of funny. Late in the bout, referee Brian Hebner, which we remember Brian Hebner from SmackDown years ago, was blinded by Jane Storm's patented beer spit, resulting in his father Earl Hebner. So you have both Hebners out there. Yeah, both Hebners come to the ring, but at the end, what we thought was the end, both Hebners get the 1, 2, 3. You have never seen two Hebners count 3. It's just amazing to me. But last time this thing kind of happened years ago with the Main Event Mafia, they had to do replays. But however, Earl Hebner restarted the bout. Good for you, Earl. Good for you. Allowing the Motor City Machine Guns to regain control of the match, get the win on James Storm after a double rope tag team move, which is pretty cool. This is their first tag team title. And in a way, Alex Shelley is close to becoming a Triple Crown champion. If you're counting the X Division title, this is his first tag team title, not counting the IWGP Junior Heavyweight belts, which they won probably a year ago. So if you think about it, Chris Sabin, I think's a former X Division champion, I'm not sure. But at least one of the Motor City Machine Guns is close to being a Triple Crown winner. So keep an eye on that, man. And this is interesting to me because I forgot who the number 9 contender was. But number 10 contender Kurt Angle versus number 8 contender the Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. Both superstars show great respect towards each other during the bout. Late in the bout, Angle hit the Angle Slam and locked in the ankle lock. But Pope somehow got to reverse it. But Angle pulled him back and forced De Niro to tap out. Angle wins. I guess Angle skips number 9 and goes to number 8. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. But after the match, they hugged before just showed respect. Angle helped De Niro on his feet. The superstars embraced. It was a great show of respect. It was pretty cool. Now the world title match. Fatal 4-Way, Jeff Hardy, Mr. Anderson, Abyss, and Rob Van Dam for the TNA World title. Fatal 4-Ways itself are crazy. All 4 of them had pinfalls. All of them were broken up. Later in the bout, Hardy and Anderson started to go at it. Hardy manages to hit his swanton on Anderson, but Abyss came to the ring and chokeslammed Hardy on top of Anderson. Then Rob Van Dam jumped on the top rope and hit the 5-star frog splash. Flog splash. Flog splash. All right. We're going flog splash, man. All right. You don't really see a 2x4 in a while, but Abyss brings that 2x4 with the nails in it, but RVD quickly escaped and... Oh, this is after the match. He hit the frog splash on top of Abyss, pinning all 3 superstars to retain his belt. I have never seen that before. That's pretty cool. All 3 superstars. But after that, Abyss tries to get RVD with the 2x4 full of nails. RVD escapes and leaves the ring to celebrate with the Impact Zone as it goes off the air. Damn, again, I'm sad I was in the hospital because of this, because I really wanted to see this pay-per-view. It looks like a really good pay-per-view if you just read it, man. It was a pretty good pay-per-view. So hopefully TNA keeps up the good work, and you'll see what I got next.